What's going on, everybody? David here, back again with another video, and today we have ourselves a pickup video. But not just any pickup video, an Arrow Video pickup video. I took advantage of the most recent Barnes & Noble sale for Arrow titles. 50% off. You can't beat that. I mean, it's so good. And I picked up some titles that are newly released, and also some titles that I missed out on to add to the collection. Some really cool stuff, some really good stuff here. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First up, we have a movie that I had been eyeing for a good while, and it was very interesting to me, and I keep going back to it, and I kept kind of flip-flopping. Well, should I get it? Should I not? Should I get it? Should I not? And finally, I was just like, you know what? It sounds interesting enough. Just trust your gut. I picked it up. The Woman, right here, on 4K, and it stars Pollyanna McIntosh, which, if you guys don't know her, she is actually in The Walking Dead, and that's where I became a fan of hers. She's so good, and I am really excited to check this out. The premise sounds really interesting, but love the artwork right here on the front, and it also does include a sequel in this release as well. So we have this one here, The Woman, and then it also includes, let me see, what's the Offspring as well in there, which is a sequel to this movie. And there we have right there the synopsis. If you guys want to check out the back and see what it's about, you can pause that there. And all the special features right here that Arrow is so good at including all the time, which is amazing. All right, let's go ahead and pop this open and take a closer look, because I'm, like I said, very curious about this movie. This is going to be, I think, one that I'm probably going to pop in right after I film this, as I'm editing everything. But yeah, because like I said, I've been eyeing this movie for quite a bit. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. But let's take a closer look here without the shine of the packaging. The back here, there goes, we'll do it again, the synopsis, and then all the special features there. For disc 1 has The Woman, and then disc 2 is Offspring. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Take off the slip cover here. Really cool. And we have, of course, Arrow always includes these cool art cards here for upcoming releases, or newly releases. And then we have, let's see here, what is this? Stream Cult. There, 30 days free. If you guys want to redeem that, that's cool. But I always love these. I love collecting these as well. And this movie right here, I remember this movie, the cover to this movie, whenever I used to walk into my old video rental store. Comes with a cool booklet here. So you see, Arrow's always really good at including these booklets that I'm a huge fan of, because it includes, a lot of production notes here and things like that, and photos included of the films. But really cool. A lot of interesting knowledge here with all this stuff that I'm, like I said, I'm like a huge nerd about this stuff. So the more the better with all these. Super cool. And then he even has a little information about the transfers there, which is very interesting and very cool to include that as well. But nice. All right, and then here we have, let me see here. So we have The Woman right here on 4K. Cool disc art. Essentially is just this portion of the artwork there. And then we have Offspring on 4K as well. So really cool. And let's see. So typically, Arrow puts out their Blu-rays with clear cases, which I love. I love that aspect because it makes it just that much, more unique. But it also does make it easier to see if there's a reversible cover art, which they typically have. But you can't tell, but they do. So right here you have the cover art for Offspring here, but on the spine it does say the woman / Offspring, which is really cool. I like that. I do like this cover though, so I think I'm gonna stick with that one. But really cool that they do that with the 4Ks. I can't recall. Yeah, actually, I do recall. Obviously one of the last 4Ks I think that I have is Pitch Black, I think. Yeah, and they have that. But really, really cool. Again, very, very excited to check this one out. If you guys have checked it out, let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, next up is a movie that I have not seen in a really long time. And when I saw that it was getting released, I was like, okay, cool. I have not seen it in a long time. Very, very interesting. And I probably the last time that I saw it was maybe a little bit after it came out, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, so this is another one that I cannot wait to pop in and revisit, and that's The Cell. Right here. Sorry, it's Jennifer Lopez, Vince Vaughn, and Vincent D'Onofrio. Really, really good movie. I remember this movie being super trippy back in the day. But man, super excited to check this one out. And I love the artwork here on the front as well. Let's go ahead and, with that said, take this off and check out the artwork inside, or without the shininess of the packaging here. All right. Yeah, fantastic artwork. I love that. Simplistic, but really cool. Love it. And then here goes the back, in case you all don't know what it's about. So it's very, very trippy, man. That's one of the things that I do remember the most. You have all the special features on the discs as well. So I'm really excited to check out this alternate version that it shows here. It says previously unseen version of the theatrical cut of the film. This is presented in 1.78 by 1 aspect ratio with alternate grading from a 2K master prepared by director and photographer Paul Loffer. That's really cool. I'm really, really intrigued by that. You have the disc. First disc is the original theatrical and director's cut of the film on 4K as well. So really, really cool, man. Cannot wait to check this out. All right, and then here goes the artwork right here for the 4K. Love that. And I love that it's different. That's really cool. Really dig that. And then the back is the same. It has all the special features and stuff like that as well. Comes with a cool poster. All right. And then it's a reversible poster. It has the other side there. So that leads me to believe that the reversible artwork is probably this up here. All right, so let's take a closer look. Let's see here. And it does have the typical art card that's included. What is this for? Bastard Swordsman. Which I love that artwork as well. Really, really cool. All right, and then we have the usual and amazing right here booklets that are included. They always have some really good artwork on these booklets as well, so it's really cool. Has production notes and photos. Yeah, I remember Vincent D'Onofrio being a trip in this movie. Really cool. Yeah, this is definitely one that I think I'm gonna enjoy revisiting. It's been a long time. I'm sure, the effects and all that stuff are maybe don't hold up so well, but I can't wait. This is gonna be one of those that's really takes me back. I know that for sure. And then here we have disc one here with the theatrical and director's cut, and then disc two with the alternate cut of the film, which is going to be really, really a nice treat to check out. So let's check out the reversible artwork here. Oh, okay. No, I was wrong. This is the actual poster art for the film as the alternate artwork, which is cool. I like that. I like that they did that. Typically, they put the poster art as a reversible, but I was thinking that they were going to put this one since they did the reversible poster. But really cool. So yeah, and then here goes, the front, back, and spine for the cell. And this is on 4K, and this one is out now. Definitely jump on it. I think the sale's ending pretty soon, if not already, and definitely jump on the sale if you guys can. Probably next up is going to be coming the Criterion Collection sale, which I'm on a mission to kind of beef up my Arrow. I have a lot of Arrow releases, but some Arrow releases that I have missed, to beef up the collection there, and then definitely beef up the Criterion collection that I have. All right, but that's a really cool release. Again, 2 releases already that I cannot wait to check out and revisit the cell, definitely. Next up is a no-brainer for me. It's one of my favorite go-tos. This is a movie. It's like almost like a comfort movie for me. And I saw this one being released and I was like, okay, I have to get this one. And it's on 4K as well. So I was like, I'm there. Perfect. And that's Demolition Man right here. I love this movie. I've loved this movie since it came out. I saw this in the theater. I'm kind of aging myself a little bit. But yeah, I saw this one in the theater. This has always been so much fun. Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, everything about it is just so super fun. And it's funny, action packed. All that rolled into one amazing movie. It's so good. But yeah, definitely one that is a must have in my collection and hopefully yours. But really cool. Love this artwork here. And again, 50% off. You can't beat it. Here goes all the special features here in this set here. But super cool. And there's a lot of stuff like, I'm sure that there's some, let me see here. They have, it includes both the domestic Taco Bell and international Pizza Hut versions of the film. That is interesting. I don't know if I knew anything about that. Presented via seamless branching. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I cannot wait. This is gonna be so cool. And then there's a lot of new features included as well, which I think it's about time. There's some sort of anniversary collection or edition coming out. This is so cool that it's, I mean, obviously it's not that, but it's so cool that there's some new features being put in here. Really awesome release here. Looks super cool. There goes the spine. Love that. Let's see here. Let's open this up here. All right. So here we have the cool hard box set. Fantastic. It says Demolition Man. And then on the back, what is it? Is it San Angeles? Yeah, San Angeles PD. Be well. And then there goes the film there. Let's open this up. And here we have me see. Comes with a cool poster. Nice. This is gonna be really cool. It does come with this like stiff. It's like really like thick cardstock here. Not cardstock, but you know what I mean. Really cool. And then the back, it's reversible there. Super awesome. And that's pretty neat. I mean, it's one of those, if you know, you know. And then also, there we have Life in Hell. That was some of the graffiti that was there in the movie. So that's really cool. And then this awesome booklet here. Morality violation. Whenever you say a curse word. Violation. That's pretty cool. It even shows all the details of the person committing the violation. Bank balance. Blood type. Shoe size. That's funny. So that's pretty cool. And then again, just like I said, Arrow, especially with a set like this that comes in a hard case, hard box, they always have these like extra thick booklets here with some really cool, again, knowledge. Arrow Video dropping the knowledge on everybody here. Amazing photos, set photos. A lot of production notes and essays and things like that are included. That's really cool. This is definitely one that you're not going to want to skim through. You're definitely going to want to read through this one thoroughly. It's really nice. Love that. And then here goes the release itself on 4K. All right. And it does come with some, let me see here. There goes the typical, the art card that's included. Came with a Demolition Man one. And then some included art cards right there when he gets unfrozen. Or thawed out, I should say. Not unfrozen. Nice. Really cool. And they all have the back part of the art cards have that on the back. It's really nice. And then here we have the disc right there on 4K. And the front, back, and spine for Demolition Man on 4K Ultra HD. And this one is out now from Arrow Video. Really cool. Like I said, super excited. I cannot wait to check out this Taco Bell and Pizza Hut versions. I'm sure they just probably changed the restaurant. I'm assuming, don't know, but yeah, fantastic. I'm really excited to check this one out as well. I'll put this one aside over here. All right, next up is one that and I know a lot of people kind of feel one way or another about this film. I actually really enjoy it. And it kind of adds to the I guess the overall collection of this franchise. And of course, so I had to get it, and this is Friday the 13th. This is the remake one right here on 4K. I actually really love this remake. Jason Voorhees in this one is just that much more imposing. In here, Derek Mears does a great job at playing Jason. And he's probably, again, I think I could speak for a lot of people that he's probably maybe the second best Jason. Kane Hodder obviously being the best in my opinion. But Derek Mears he played a really great Jason. And the aspect that made it a lot scarier and intense was that he ran. in this one. And I think that was really cool. I think what Derek Mears brought to the table with that, just that aspect itself, and the way he moved around, he was very agile in this movie. Made the film a lot more, a lot more nail biting to a certain extent. But fantastic right here. And then to top it off, we actually even got Sackhead Jason and Hockey Mask Jason in the same movie. So that's cool. That's one of the things that I do appreciate a lot. And I love this artwork here, right here on the front. But really, really cool. And I'm glad that Arrow was actually able to put this out, or they, did put this out in a sense, because I don't think this movie gets a lot of love. Not that I see anyway. There goes what it's about, and then all the special features are there as well, including the killer cut right there on disc 2. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's open this up. Take off that. That's really nice. And pop this open. All right, so we get another art card, which is the same one for the Bastard Swordsman. Really cool. And we get a poster. Love me these posters, man. I love that they include these little extras like that in there. And then the reverse side is the theatrical poster art. That's cool. And we have a cool postcard. Greetings from Crystal Lake. And then the awesome booklet. That, again, you have an Arrow release. These are the things that you look forward to. At least I do, anyway. They're really cool. And in the back here, because they're always very interesting. And I feel like they put a lot of thought into these things. Even like the smaller details, which is really cool. It does have like cast and crew. You see Jason Voorhees right there. Inside here was a lot of photos. Jared Padalecki. But really cool. I cannot wait to check this one. This one's always a fun watch. A lot of these are it's funny enough, a lot of these are like my go-tos. As far as, like I'll throw a movie on as I'm, maybe like editing or writing or doing something here, or if I just want to sit back and just relax, which sounds, well, yeah, I guess that sounds right. Relax and watch like a horror movie or something. A lot of these are movies, especially this one is one that I'll just throw on, half the time. So that's really cool. Here goes the front, back, and spine for Friday the 13th. And this one is out now as well from Arrow Video. Super cool. All right. Let's see here. What's the next one? Next in line. We have one of my favorite franchises right here. I'd say I guess you could call it a franchise. Well, maybe not. Maybe just a trilogy of films. I'll say that. And this trilogy here, I remember watching the first movie of this group, and I was completely enthralled with it for the simple fact that it kind of I don't want to say gave hope, but it made me feel happy to know that there is a Latino filmmaker out there that did something really cool and made something that resonates with a lot of people in the Latino community. These group of movies, and still to this day, these movies are a definite go-to for me. I'll go back to them and just kind of look at it. I've studied these films, especially the first two. I've studied them immensely when I was younger, and it really got me into wanting to be a filmmaker and interested in filmmaking, in the aspect of filmmaking. And yeah, and that's the Mexico trilogy. right here. You have El Mariachi, Desperado, and Once Upon a Time in Mexico. So I love Robert Rodriguez. Uh, Everything that he does, I'm a huge fan of, and have been from the very beginning. Um, and like I said, I saw the mariachi, El Mariachi, around the time, I think around the time when it first came out, and I remember a lot of people talking about it. And so I was like, of course I have to see it. And I was young. I was younger than what I should have been, or I was younger, on the younger side when I shouldn't have been watching it. Um, but I was very curious and I really wanted to see it. And it was just so good. Like everything was so well done. Like the story itself was amazing and done on a shoestring budget. And I think that was the biggest thing for me because I've always been a DIY kind of person, as far as when it comes to certain things, like especially like if I'm filming something or whatever, filmmaking. I've done some music videos in the past, very DIY, and done some short films and stuff like that, and my brain just works in the DIY mode, um, and he has that same. I guess he started the same way and has that same uh ideals in his brain, like, oh, I'll do everything myself, kind of thing. And I can appreciate that because there's a lot of people that kind of have like a vision, and they're like, well, the only way to execute it in the way that I want to is to do it on my own. And obviously if help is needed, then yes, they'll reach out. But yeah, first and foremost, it's very very DIY, and very on not on my own in a sense, because filmmaking is collaborative, but you know what I mean. And there's features in his movies that I've been watching since they've been released on DVD and Blu-ray and things like that, and they all have the 10-minute film school in it that I would watch over and over and over, and these are included here as well. So, but along with that, has a bunch of new content, new interviews and things like that I cannot wait to check out. So I own this trilogy already, but I had to get this Arrow video released just because the box set right here is so so cool, and for the new features as well. So right there goes the back. Let's go ahead and pop this open so that way you can see it without the glare. Let's see here. All right, let's throw that way. But there goes what they're about, and then all the special features. Very impressed that they're included right here. And that's enough of me ranting and rambling about my love for Robert Rodriguez and these movies. But yeah, super super fun. I always had a great time with these movies. And I can't wait to revisit these again as well. Take this off. Cool box set here. It's hard box, and they have all the movies there. Let me see here. Does include an amazing poster. Obviously, you have to have this. There's the artwork there for the set. And then you have this in the back, which is amazing. And it says Robert Rodriguez 91. So I'm gonna assume that this is a painting that he's done with the mariachi right there. Really, really cool. That's awesome. I don't know. I might have to see if I can flatten this out really, really good and frame it, because this Robert Rodriguez artwork right here is pretty cool, and that'd be awesome to kind of display. But cool, comes with this awesome booklet again, and then you have Danny Trejo right there in the back. Right there, man. Oh, this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be going through Yeah, this is, again, he's just one of those filmmakers. If you watch the special features, or if you have seen some of the special features in his films, he's very hands on, and very like he'll be the cameraman. You know, he's the editor, he's the sound designer, and all that. You know, was very intriguing to me when I was young. Like, man, like you can, like one man can actually do just about everything and make a movie. And I think that's very inspiring. Uh, you know, especially to a young Latino kid. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of shows that you could do anything. And then you have Quentin Tarantino there. But yeah, so it was around this time that I became a huge fan of Robert Rodriguez as a director, that I discovered Quentin Tarantino at the same time, and it just turns out that they were, really good buddies. So it's kind of been like a tandem uh, fandom for me ever since I was younger. And here we go. Here's El Mariachi. Oh my god! If you have not seen this movie, so good. Like I said, very low budget, but it's super amazing. I highly urge you to check this out if you're even looking into kind of becoming a fan, or looking into getting into filmmaking. Definitely check out the special features on these releases as well, because they're super cool. And oh, okay, so this is pretty cool as well. This one right here comes with a small little poster right here, El Mariachi, and then the actual poster art there, which is amazing. And then we have the typical art card there that's included for a release, Fighting Back. And then here we have the disc for El Mariachi. And this one is on Blu-ray. And then we have the alternate artwork for the mariachi right there. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, this one, it has a clear case since it's a Blu-ray. So you see the interior, or the flipped artwork, the alternate artwork right there. And there goes the front, back and spine for El Mariachi. All right. And then next up we have Desperado right here. Fantastic, man. Really cool. And then there goes the back there. And then just like the other one, we have a cool mini poster. And then the theatrical movie poster right here on the back. And then here we have, let me see here. Okay, we have Desperado on 4K and Desperado on Blu-ray here. And then the alternate artwork, which is the theatrical artwork there. Really cool. I love the theatrical artwork on all these, but I think I'm going to keep them like this, so that way they're consistent. Really awesome. And then here we have Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Right here. And this was the bigger budget one. Not a lot of people dug this one. I really did. I thought this one was really cool. You have like Johnny Depp and Mickey Rourke involved and stuff like that. But I enjoyed this one quite a bit. And this one also has a really cool segment feature here called the 10-minute cooking school, which is pretty interesting. And this one, the cooking school segment has a how-to essentially to make puerco pibil, which I actually have made because of this feature. that was on here, and it came out really good. I'll say that. And there we have Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And then the theatrical artwork right there. And we have this release on Blu-ray, Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And then the alternate artwork here, which is essentially the theatrical poster. Really cool. I actually really like this alternate, like the way it looks. Especially like the back part here. Really nice. Awesome, man. God. Again, I picked up all of these because I was like, I have to have these. These are all kind of like great go-tos for me. And yeah, I couldn't pass this one up, especially, again, 50% off. You know, I know the sale does come around, you know, here and there. I was like more than happy to pick it up like now, rather than later, because I don't know if it's gonna go out of print. A lot of these Arrow, and that's the one thing about Arrow titles. They're so good. They're so good that you kind of have to pick them up almost as soon as possible, or as soon as you can, because if not, there's a good chance that they could go out of print, and then you'll see a spike in the price that you're gonna have to pay. So I was like, all right, I'm not taking any chances on. I have to pick this one up, especially, again, Robert Rodriguez, man, one of my favorites, definitely. All right, and last but not least, this was one, again, just like I just said it, you know, Robert Rodriguez, I've been a huge fan of since the beginning. And through Robert Rodriguez, it was around that same time I became a Tarantino fan. And so I've also been collecting Tarantino films and things like that ever since, and been a huge fan of his work. And so I had to pick this one up. This is a great movie. I want to say this was one of his first, I think, was it the first movie that it was kind of like an alternate history that he was telling here, this alternate story in history, and that's Inglourious Basterds. Fantastic movie. And might I say, did this like movie come at like a better time? I'll just leave that there. But fantastic, man. I love it. Really, really great. And such a fun watch. Yeah. Really, really good. And here goes what it's about, and all the special features are there. And like I said, I've been hearing some really great things about this release and this transfer. So really stoked to check this one out. But like I said, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Tarantino, and I have this movie like, oh my god, I don't know how many copies of this movie I have, but I had to pick this one up for sure. I already have it on 4K, but then I was hearing that this is a new transfer, so I was like, all right, I got to check this one out. So yeah, Inglourious Basterds, really, really cool. And I'm looking for a good way to kind of put this up somewhere to display, because I feel like this is a cool display piece, and it'll go really, really well with my bat that I have here. So maybe some sort of display piece like that or something. So that's really cool. All right, let's take this off here. But fantastic. Oh, that's cool. War Office, Operation Kino. And then just looks like a portfolio kind of thing. All right, let's open this up. Does have is it a coaster from the tavern? Oh, okay. Look, that's pretty cool. Again, it's if you watch the movie, you know the significance. Nice. All right. And we have a cool poster. I'm always worried. I'm trying to slow down because I'm always worried that I'm going to end up tearing one. Here goes the poster there with that artwork. That's really cool artwork. And then we have the theatrical artwork on the other side. All right. And this awesome, thick, pretty thick booklet right here has everything in here. Oh man, this is really cool. So here goes, just to get you guys, I guess, going. Here's the contents of it. It does have an about the presentation included. I'm really curious on that, but a lot of cool, you know, again, production notes, essays, things like that. Photographs included. Christoph Waltz. So one of the only other people that I know that has this movie, probably, well, I know for a fact that has this movie more than I do, and more than probably any person that I know, is my buddy John. And he's a big Tarantino collector, and I know he has like tons of versions of this film. But very cool. Love that. And then there goes the 4K. And you have the Arrow art card for an upcoming release of The Cell. So that's pretty cool. And I remember seeing an art card for Inglourious Basterds like a long time ago, in one of the Arrow releases, and this is maybe 2 years ago, or if not more, possibly. I don't know, but it's been a while. And this is pretty cool. Stolster Nation. Huh. And this is, it looks like a I think this is a little booklet for the movie that they show, if I'm not mistaken. I may be. I don't know. And it has some, looks like some ads in the inside. That's pretty interesting and neat. All right, it has some art cards here. And it has the back. That's cool. And we have the apple. Oh, okay. This is going to be really cool. Apple strudel recipe. I was literally just talking about how Robert Rodriguez included that 10-minute cooking school, and now in this release with Quentin Tarantino, it includes a recipe for apple strudel. So that's nice. Definitely going to be one that I'm going to be making. And you can too if you guys pause the screen. All right. And then we have, see, the 4K disc right there. And the Blu-ray disc as well. And the front, back, and spine for Inglourious Basterds on 4K Ultra HD. And this one is out now from Arrow Video. So I know that this one is on the harder side to find. I know it's sold out right now at the moment. I'm hoping that it's going to come back in stock for you guys. I will put links down in the description below for all these titles. And I will put a link to Barnes & Noble as well. Like I said, I'm not 100% that their sale is still going, but try it and move fast, because a lot of these are going out of stock. But yeah, I'm hoping that this one comes back in stock even after the sale, just because it's such a good title to own, even if you have to, just pay full price at some point, or wait till the next sale maybe. Hopefully it's still there, but yeah, this is definitely one that you're gonna want to pick up, just with all the special features included. And again, I'm hearing that this transfer is really, really great. I haven't experienced it myself, but I cannot wait to check it out. Anyway, I just wanted to do this video because I was very excited about all that I picked up, all Arrow video titles. I kind of went a little crazy, but happily so, because these are all titles that I love, 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 and especially with it being the Arrow Video label. Like I said, huge fan, always been a huge fan of Arrow, and the quality of stuff that they put out is just, it's top notch to me. So I had to include these in the collection, and I could not pass these up at all. Anyway, I just wanted to show these off, and thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up. If you dug it or found it informative in any way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we'll catch you next time.